Welcome to the Hustle Wing podcast. Today we are joined by Athena, who is the CEO from Dreambound. Hi there, Athena. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on.
Pleasure to have you on here. For folks who might not be familiar with Dreambound, please tell us more about the organization and the platform.
Yeah, so Dreambound is a platform for people to find vocational training programs. And really, that means anything from healthcare to business to tech and even industrial trades. Our mission is just really to help people upskill into a new career. And we should be able to get people jobs by getting these trade certifications. They just take a few months to get, as short as I think our shortest is probably like 2 weeks long to be a nursing assistant, but they could be as long as like a year to be a like a welder or a plumber or something like that. And we help people find and compare training programs, help them break down the cost of class into several payments, and hopefully get the job at the end of it.
Mm-hmm. When I was sort of reading through the work that you guys do, I always, when we talk about skills, and I think oftentimes vocational skills are sort of like lost in the conversation because I think often when we're having a conversation around upskilling, at least now, as we're seeing a lot of new ways of doing work, I think we're slowly getting to a place where vocational sort of learning is in the limelight. But I think for the majority still,
Yeah.
when we think about skills, we think about liberal arts universities or colleges, and that's it's sort of like the traditional way of upskilling yourself. I'm interested in how you guys approach vocational learning on the platform. If you could maybe walk us through how that looks like.
hmm Yeah, it's interesting because I think trades have definitely entered in the conversation recently. You have like the Inflation Reduction Act allocated a ton of funding for obviously like green workers, but weirdly also like nursing assistant programs. But you kind of see this whole trend just in general. Like the whole reason why people go to college in the first place is because they want economic outcomes. And, I went to a liberal arts college, but I also studied computer science because I wanted to get, my fancy computer science job as a software engineer. And that's like why I went to college. And I mean, at the end of the day, that is like very professionally oriented studying that I, was hoping to learn software engineering, be able to, well, I guess I'm not a software engineer now, but have those skills to end up working. And so you see like computer science and like nursing and pre-med, like all these programs are the fastest growing programs all over the country. And so they actually are quite popular. Then you also have, of course, industrial trades where that's been getting a lot more attention. You have like, your MBA is trying to go buy up a HVAC type of school, or sorry, a HVAC business, and you have people actually like trying to do HVAC because their whatever English major didn't work out. So we really just want to support any educational program where it's very clear that there's a specific job tied to the end of it. It's strong demand from employers where if you get this certification or training, you are pretty much guaranteed to get a job. Employers will hire anyone that has this certification as long as they're alive. Um, and so that's really our goal. This ends up happening to cover mostly like healthcare, some business programs, some technical programs, and then trades.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure there's quite a lot that goes into the building of a platform like this, and I mean, of course, I can't imagine the amount of creativity that is required to create the modules, and also the amount of technology that goes behind to make sure that it's sustainable and
Mm-hmm.
that it's running. At the moment, what kind of unique challenges are you guys tackling? I ask because we have a network of contract workers, side hustlers that, are constantly interested in sort of plugging some of those skills within different industries.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, with any startup, really, the two things to focus on are product and distribution. So on the product side, we have to focus up on supporting our platform in a way that scales up to our users. So right now we have like I think 70,000 people looking every month for vocational training programs, and that comes with a lot of design challenges. For example, we work with a population that isn't necessarily like the most tech savvy, or they're always like on mobile, and so there are challenges there. I think design is definitely one that we've been trying to orient towards. We have a great engineering team, and so that's one that we excel at. On the distribution side, I mean, we have to get our product in front of both students and also schools. So a lot of SEO challenges that we're working on right now. We really try and rank for the top for if someone's looking for like a an HVAC program near them, like we should be at the top there. Or if they're looking for like a data analytics program, we should be at the top. And so as part of the SEO, there's like a whole lot involved there. A lot of the technical SEO side, actual content writing side, and PR backlinking is a big priority that we've had recently. So that's definitely another challenge that we have. And then third, on the school distribution side, I mean, BD is definitely and sales is just an ever growing priority and challenge for us. We're trying to get in front of any technical school, community college, or private school that offers one of these training programs. And I'm sure there are a lot of great people in your network that either work in one of these or know some of these or have the skills to get in front of them.
Thank you so much for that, Athena. I'm sure most of our network will definitely be plugging in to some of those needs. I want us to go back to talking about Dreambound because I mean I'm sure there's quite a lot. It's quite in demand because I think people are always looking for different ways of upskilling. And I mean with COVID, people have sort of seen now the need to sort of constantly find ways of coming up with new skills so that they can enter different industries. How has the uptake been so far? What has been the reception?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, we launched our search product in, I want to say March, and we, yeah, have now 70,000 people every month looking for training on our platform across all industries. We've been able to scale pretty fast. We're now serving over 1,000 schools. On the student side too, we have people looking for everything, and also different types of learners. We have, low income adult learners who are looking for really like to start their career in healthcare. And then we also have people who have like bachelor's degrees who are trying to pivot out of their, currently decently paying job, but into something else. And I'm sure a lot of that applies to some of your network and community as well. If you are a whatever digital marketer, like it really helps to upskill in, say, like, very basic coding and script writing, stuff like that can make a huge difference in the output you're able to do, your eventual like job mobility, stuff like that. So, yeah, I think people are always looking to upskill, especially everyone's worried about like a recession and tech layoffs. And I mean, like people are either like trying to improve themselves if they're in the tech industry, if they're outside the tech industry, like they're trying to get into healthcare or trades or whatever, because it is a lot more stable, and the demand there is just insane. Like, you can get a job, pretty much no matter what.
Mm. What are some of the popular modules would you say people mostly gravitate towards on the platform?
Within healthcare, I would say our most popular is this one called Medical Billing and Coding. It allows you to work from home, and it's not too long of a certification. So a lot of people are very interested in that. They're looking for the flexibility of being able to be an adult with children, but also, be in healthcare that allows them to do something challenging with some mobility potential. Within tech, we definitely see cybersecurity is one that a lot of people are gravitating towards. I think a lot of people have heard about engineering and want to do it, but have become a little bit nervous because of the job market. But cybersecurity demand is still really, really strong. On the business side, definitely business analytics, digital marketing, I would say are most popular. Within trades, kind of the whole range. I think like welding and HVAC probably stick out. I feel like HVAC has become kind of the thing to do in the trades. And then for welding, I think people just have heard that it's high paying, and maybe they have like a friend or family member who's done it.
Nice. Before I let you go, please just walk us through again some of those opportunities that you mentioned. You mentioned a little bit of PR there in marketing and creative writing. If you could maybe just mention those again, and then after that, you can also just give us where people can find you online.
Yeah, I mean, at Dreambound, our biggest priorities are on growth right now. So looking for, the best people to chat with, and for PR, for SEO, backlinking strategy overall, and BD for higher ed, and like non credit boot camps types of programs. And yeah, you can find us at dreambound.com. Or, you can find me personally too. I'm Athena Kan underscore on Twitter.
Thank you so much, Athena, for your time. Really enjoyed this conversation.
Yeah, thank you.